The San Diego Union Tribune was first published on October 10, 1868, and was founded by William Jeff Gatewood. This is the front page of Volume 1 of the San Diego Union newspaper, dated March 20, 1871. A notable trait of this front page is the sizing of the font. As you can see, the font is barely legible and the paragraphs are lengthy. Also, there are multiple fonts being used and they all differ. Unlike most newspapers you see nowadays, this specific front page displays business cards ranging from real estate brokers, physicians, and even hardware. Now, moving on, this is the front page of the San Diego Union newspaper, dated August 5, 1927, just 59 years later. There is a noticeable difference between this one and the earlier one. The logo for the newspaper is very different from the one in 1871. The font of the articles looks slightly smaller than the previous one, and the columns are slightly thinner as well. There is more variety in the fonts and sizes for the headlines of each article. Another distinct difference is on the bottom middle side, and you can see the article continues sideways instead of up and down like the previous one. There are only two kinds of graphics in this one, which includes the decorative symbols in between the main big headline on top, and there is also an illustration of a man on the bottom right. However, this is just the start of adding more to the newspaper than just words. There are also no advertisements shown on this front page. Fast forward another 23 years. This is the front page of the San Diego Union newspaper, dated September 20, 1927. There are many changes in this newspaper compared to the previous years. A very small but noticeable difference is at the top left of the page, where they added a little segment of the weather. This front page displays an actual picture of the Soviet Foreign Minister and the Secretary of State. Aside from that, there are no other graphics or illustrations included. The column sizes are still quite small, however, they are all not formatted to be up and down. They all range in different sizes and formatting. This type of formatting does not look as orderly as the previous front pages. A majority of the articles deal with voting and defense, and the headlines are all different sizes. This is the last front page that is available for download online. This front page is dated December 31st, 1983. There is a monumental difference between this front page and the others. A very minute difference is the price of the newspapers. The first one that was shown had no price included. However, the 1927 page was 10 cents, the 1950 page was 15 cents, and this front page shows 25 cents on the top right corner. This displays more graphics than any of the other front pages. There are 3 actual photographs included, as well as a graphic on the bottom middle part that looks like it was made. Another change is there are less articles on the front page. The other pages included multiple articles, while this specific one only has 7 articles, which means that the stories might have to be more significant to be on the front page. The headlines of the articles are much bigger than the previous ones. A majority of the paper deals with President Ronald Reagan and Mexico. There are no lines that signifies where the column starts, and it adds more space in between the words, which makes it look much cleaner. The fonts of the articles are also much easier to read. Lastly, some of the articles give credit to writers such as Arthur Golden and James Richardson. There are small yet major changes that the San Diego Union Tribune made throughout the years. All of these changes have contributed to how we view our news today, and it will continue to gradually change and improve.